Law of Attraction, how to use visualization to manifest anything in 90 seconds. I remember 21, started first business, was really struggling, didn't know how to get out of it. I read the book, The Secret, told me to put a vision board up there. Put a vision board up there, didn't help. Then a grandmaster taught me one very powerful strategy about visualization and how not just to close your eyes and pretend you're in that space, but how to actually implement a few other strategies on top of the visualization and do it within 90 seconds. And my life started to turn around. Today, I speak all around the world on stages in front of thousands and thousands of people, teaching people how to live the life they desire using these strategies. So we're going to go into it, but before we do so, show reel, hit it.
People have today isn't that they're struggling, isn't that they can't get out of their shit. It's because the shit that they're in isn't big enough. And why I say that is because if that shit was big enough right now, if the people had a gun pointed to their head, they would actually get their ass moving. Always understand that emotions is what leads to motion. It's energy in motion. So if your emotional drive is not strong enough, you're not going to do anything to get out of it.
What's up guys, Eric Ho here, and in this video I'm going to share with you a very powerful way to use visualization to manifest anything you want in life. And it only takes 90 seconds every morning, and if you practice this, I promise you, within the next few weeks, you will already start to see things start to unfold in front of you. And a lot of you who are into law of attraction may all understand about positive thinking, may understand about The Secret, may understand about, vision boards and staying positive and all of this type of stuff. But for some reason, there are some things that are not quite working out for you and you don't know why. Or sometimes, isn't that true that sometimes we have certain things we want in life and we try all of these strategies and we keep telling ourselves, well, maybe the universe takes a little longer to answer to our prayers, answer to our intentions, But all of that is exactly what I used to think until I spoke to the Grandmaster and he taught me this very powerful way to visualize. And this is what I want to share with you in this video. So guys, I want you to understand one thing, for some of you who are totally new to the law of attraction, it's a very simple thing. If we take it from a logical sense, and then I'll go deeper and then I'll give you the step-by-step guide in terms of how to perform this visualization. But if we take it very simply, right, understand one thing. And I always say in my videos, whether I'm teaching sales, whether I'm teaching business, whether I'm teaching marketing, wherever I'm teaching, I always highlight one thing, and that is emotions. We need to understand the power of emotions, because that word alone, emotions, is energy in motion. What does that mean? If we understand that everything is energy and energy is everything. So what does that mean? Word is energy, vibration, right? What we act upon, our actions is energy. Everything is energy. Money is energy. So when we understand that, then we need to start understanding if we want the energy to be in flow, to start attracting and manifesting, we need to apply emotion to it. And once we do, that's when it kicks off the whole sequence. Now, for some of you with a more scientific background or a logical mind, I want you to understand this, right? When you are highly emotional about something, let's not talk about vibrations and law of attraction yet, but just very simple and logical explanation behind positivity. If you smile at somebody, someone smiles back. If you hit somebody, they hit you back. If you get angry at somebody, they get angry too, right? So this is the very simple idea behind karma and attraction and all of this type of stuff. But I know some of you would argue, but why is it that sometimes you put a lot of great stuff out there, but you're not getting it back? And that's because the right practices are not aligned in this way. And that's why I want to share with you how to align it and use a very simple 90-second visualization to change everything for you. And by the way, when I share this with you, I want you to really take this away and actually practice it every single morning, because otherwise my job will not be done. There's no point you taking notes and thinking, wow, it makes a lot of sense, but not actually practicing it. And I'm saying this to you is because I remember many years ago, somebody told me the exact thing and I ignored it. I knew it made sense, but every single morning I would say, I don't have enough time for this stuff. But if you can't make 90 seconds every single morning, then I think you've got to forget about success anyway, right? So just block out 90 seconds every single morning and make this practice, and you'll start seeing this change is phenomenal. So how does it work? Very simple. Energy in motion. Okay, so if we understand that, what does that mean? It means that if we create that emotional drive, will we take more action? Yes or no? Obviously, we will, right? If we're more emotional about something, we take more action. If we take more action, is the probability of us getting the result much higher? Yes or no? Of course, right? So if we think about it, the core of it is emotion, then to action, right? So motion, then to result. And if we understand this very, very simple formula, that's kind of how we're going to kick off, right, the law of attraction. So how we do it through this visualization process is very simple. And I'm going to run you through the exact visualization I went through when I was 23 and 24, that 1 year. And I really wanted a Aston Martin. And I bought my Aston Martin about 6 months later to starting this practice. So it's really, really phenomenal. And what I did was this, right? In The Secret, it tells us that, hey, we should close our eyes, we should sit ourselves in that Ferrari or whatever it is that you dream of, in that house or whatever. And we should close our eyes and we should think of it. Now we should be able to smell it, we should be able to feel it, we should be able to feel the leather, we should be able to hear it, we should put ourselves in that situation. Now, it's good enough like visualizing that way and then just feeling it and thinking, oh, leather, so good, or whatever. But what The Secret didn't mention is the emotions you need to pull out to in order the law of attraction to fire off. And what does this mean? It means that you can't just go into your visualization, think about it, smell it, feel it, hear it, and not be emotional about it. So what does this mean? It means you need to ask a very, very simple sequence of questions. The first question is, what is it that you want? So if you're taking notes, I want you to write this down. And those of you who are used to my videos, we comment below your learnings while the video is playing so that I know that you guys will instill this learning on a deeper level. So when I tell you to type below, just type it in below so that we instill this learning, okay? Remember, word holds power, thought holds power, the act of writing or typing holds power. All of these are vibrations, okay? So, if you understand this, the first question, okay, so type number 1, okay, what is your goal, right? So let's go back to my goal at the time was I want a new Aston Martin. The second thing is, okay, now put yourself in the situation, close your eyes and think of you going to get your new Aston Martin or whatever it is in your new house or whatever, or your new career, your new job, or your business thriving, whatever it is, making $1 million, whatever it is for you that you desire, okay? So you put yourself in that situation right now. Then what you do, you need to start kicking off the senses, exactly what The Secret said. So be able to smell it, be able to feel it, be able to hear the noises around you so that you are present in that moment and live as is, as if it's happening right now around you, okay? You really need to get into, and by the way, a good tip is to get yourself into a calm environment, right? A peaceful environment, maybe in a room by yourself so that there's not too much noise around you, okay? So first thing, think of your goal. The second thing is to put yourself in that situation and smell and feel everything, okay? The next step, now this is crucial now, okay, is to actually activate, to do something, take some sort of action within that picture. So whether it's getting the set of keys or whether it's, what are you going to do next is the third question. So type that in the comments box. What are you going to do next, okay? Or what am I going to do next, right? So when I got into Aston Martin, my next thing was I'm going to drive it out. I'm going to go drive it into the city, right? And then you drive it into the city. Now, when you say drive it into the city, or when you say I'm going to bring my friends or tell my parents, okay? The next question is why? Why are you going to tell your friends? Why are you going to invite your parents? Why are you going to drive to the city? Why are you going to? So answer the why. And what you are trying to find here, right, is the deep emotional drive behind why you want to do that thing. Right? So my answer was simple, okay? So I drive into the city. Why? Because I wanted a lot of people to be able to see me in the car. Then I ask the question again, why? So number 4, you keep asking why. You keep drilling down and get as much emotions from this why as possible. Okay, so how do you do it? You go, okay, so why do I want to drive in the middle of the city? Because I want people to see me. Why? Because then it's cool. Why? Because I feel like I've achieved something. Why? It just feels good. I just really like it. So that's really, really digging deep. Now it goes to the feeling, right? So number 5 is the final question. How does it make you feel? So now you act as is. So now you're driving in the city. How does it make you feel? Answer that question and describe it. It feels great. People are looking all around me. They're smiling. They're taking photos. And how does it make you feel? It makes me feel it makes me feel on top of the world. It makes me feel significant. It makes me feel like I've achieved something, right? And just drill all of those emotions out of you, right? And then what happens? Done. That's it. 90 seconds, right? And what happens at that phenomenal, right, afterwards is you will go out there and you will be more active. And because you were at a peaceful environment, remember your environment needs to be peaceful and calm, okay? That's why I do it in the morning, because when you've slept through the night, you are most calm at early hours of the morning. By the way, the most best times to actually do this is around like your 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. It's not just because your mind is calm, it's because at that environment, your space, the vibrational energy is very calm at that time too, right? If you guys are interested in vibrational energies and times and morning routines and things, just comment below and ask for it. And maybe if I get enough comments, I'll make another video on this, okay, for you guys. But anyway, so what you do is very simple. Make sure it's calm, get into that, right? Ask yourself those 5 things. Go step by step, those 5 things. Okay, what is the goal? Then go through it, act as if, go into it, right? Feel the feeling. Why? Keep asking yourself why. Then the final question is, how does it make you feel? Keep asking the question until it drills all of these emotions out of you. And then what happens is you will find on a physical level, let's not even talk about vibrations and energy and universe right now. On a physical level, the moment you open your eyes after 90 seconds, what you do becomes a lot more significant towards your goal, because it's like laser focus, right? And because the emotions have just kicked off the motion in your drive. But then aside from that, on a vibrational frequency, it's very, very powerful. Always remember, when you want to activate the law of attraction, one thing that most people miss out is building on emotions. So when you can find that emotional drive within yourself, that's where you start manifesting. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up by supporting the channel, and also do leave us a comment below. Let me know where you've tuned in from. It's always nice to know where you are around the world. And finally, remember, if you have not already, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be making daily videos now, every single day, with inspiration, motivation, knowledge, business tools, law of attraction tools to keep you in line to make 2018 your year. Guys, that's it for now. Ciao.